right now, your weekend travel forecast.
Well, that was abrupt. All right, everybody. Welcome, welcome. What is going on? My live screen's all jacked up. Fix yourself. All right. Here we are with a little bit more last Epoch. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. This is actually the perfect... We're popping that bad boy in. That is absolutely our... There it went. Now it's all caught up. All right. Excuse me. So it has been quite the evening and next day, and I apologize for any extra loudness I might create. We've got the game going. Make sure our music is on. That's pretty reasonable. I'm gonna turn it down in my ear a little bit. Let's see how far we got with this mage guy. That's it, huh? Alright. So we're waiting for .6 to come out. That hasn't come out yet, but that's okay. We're just gonna wander our butt around to the arena again to test out this character class. So this is the mage class, and let's pull up skills. Currently, all we have unlocked is Attack, Lightning Blast, Elemental Nova, Fire Shield, and Static Orb. And we're using pretty much everything. Now, so we'll go through these. Lightning Blast hurls a bolt of lightning. Pretty standard affair. Elemental Nova. Cast the Nova around you that deals fire, cold, and lightning damage. Oh wait, I did not. My applications are acting rather weird today. There it went. Or maybe Discord's having some issues. Anyway, Lightning Blast is your basic zap. See? Our Elemental Nova. Cast a Nova around you that deals fire, cold, and lightning. Like that. Static Orb. Kind of like a lightning ball. And then Fire Shield, which stays around for... Surrounds you with a protective shield for 14 seconds that grants 100 elemental protection and retaliates with Fireball when you take 30 damage. Can be cast instantly. Now this one would be nice if I had a countdown. And I'm assuming I'm going to get one. Because otherwise I don't know when it works and when it doesn't. So we're working our way to the arena. And to do that, we gotta go up here again. I cannot wait till that .6 comes out. That would be awesome. This is going to be a hard class for me to play because I've gotten so used to playing classes with pets that go out and do the work for me. But the damage is pretty significant. So that's not bad. A resurrection guy. Occultist Iron Axe of Hope. I mean, we are going for Spellblade, so... So I don't know which way I want to go. I love how these skill trees are laid out kind of as like a... Since it's a circular skill, the skill tree is spinning. I'm gonna go that way. Man, Lightning Bolt is vicious. Which way do I go again? I guess it's this way. Alright, so we're going into Spellblade. We want... Pretty sure we want more elemental damage. Okay, what did we get now? A melee attack that hits all enemies in an area in front of you. Ooh, nice. Mana Strike. A melee attack that hits all enemies in an area in front of you, dealing 10 additional lightning damage and returning 10 mana to you for each enemy hit. Okay. So now there's a reason to pump that up. Because now there's a reason to do melee. Restorative Sash. Oh, I put it on already. I love this. This is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever played a game before where I could just stroll up as a mage, just start hacking away at stuff, and doing magic damage while I'm hacking away. I can already see a reason to respec what I've done so far. So for those of you wondering why there's no cam this morning, we went until almost 2 a.m. last night. So I'm a little tired still. I can stream, but I don't feel pretty. So we're not doing any of the pretty stuff. Yeah, we need to go this way. Okay, so that ward... I gotcha. See, I'm not really doing anything with this, like... This is so satisfying. What this really needs is like Glacier creates the 3 successively larger ice explosions in the target direction. Each explosion is more damage. That's kind of cool. I'm pumping the shit out of that now. Flame Reave. A melee attack that releases a wave of flames from your weapon, cleaving through enemies in a cone in front of you. Deals 8 additional fire damage. Deals up to 50% less damage to distant enemies. Let's, hang on. Let's put that on Q. Oh my god. Okay, so you let the ones that get close to you. What's up, Rasta? Are you seeing this shit? Look at this. Pew, pew, pew. This is the Spellblade class. From last Epoch. So I'm just a mage shooting fire out of my weapon. I cannot wait to spec into that. And now that he's up close, I do my right click, which is a lightning slash, and regenerates my mana and gives me a shield. Not a great shield. Yeah, that that fire spell is gonna be cool to spec into because it just covers such a large area. Increase stun. It's massive. My gosh. And pause. This is ridiculous. It's so fast too. Does it count as a melee attack? It does. That counts as a melee. That's hilarious. This is so weird. This is definitely not a way I'd have ever imagined playing a mage type class. But I like playing a mage type class like this. Physical damage, melee crit chance. Hell yeah, let's pop that bad boy in instead. Get more of that crit chance. Stop picking shit up. Back to town to change out gear. Ooh, so how's things going with you, Rusta? Oh, we unlocked Fireball. Let's see. Oh yeah, we can do these now. Every 3 seconds, your next melee hit has a 20% additional chance to ignite. Your lightning melee attacks deal 2 additional lightning damage. Relaxing, that's what I'm doing today. I was streaming until almost 2 a.m. I think. Every 3 seconds, your next melee attack has a 22% increased elemental damage. So that one's just for everything, which would be nice. So I think I'll go that route. Alright, let's sell all this shit. Put that in my materials, buy those. You never know when you might want to crack something. Okay. Let's crank up this weapon some more. Let's do melee leeched. %of melee damage leeched is health. And you know what? Stun away. We fractured it. Shit. Oh well. We don't need minion health. We're not doing throwing attack. Health regen, cast speed, melee attack speed. And what else do we want to put on it? Let's put void protection on that shit. What else? Dodge rating. And sure, health regen. Fuck. That's good for right now. No reason to go crazy. These boots are not useful because we don't do agility. Alright, so let's get back to it. So, for those of you just tuning in, we're working our way towards the arena to test out Spellblade skills and leveling. And Spellblade is essentially a melee mage. Oh. Now, do we pump Mana Strike first, or do we pump Flame Reave first? I'm kind of thinking Flame Reave. 8% increased attack speed per allocated point, so just boom, 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 boom. 10% increased damage, that's probably where I'm going to go. 10% increased mana cost per allocated point. Enemies killed by Flame Reave have a 15% chance to explode. Explosion scales with increased fire damage and spell damage, but not with other nodes on this tree. The wave of fire travels 2% slower per allocated point and a 10% narrow cone. Oh, but it does ignite. Let's just go with the extra damage right now. And this, I almost want to despecialize in. And put Mana Strike in there. If you have more than 0 mana, enemies you hit with Mana Strike are struck by lightning. Each lightning strike drains 20 mana from you. Oh, why would I want that? Increased attack speed. Adds base lightning damage equal to 5% of your current mana per allocated point. So the more times you hit, the stronger it's going to hit. That's pretty cool. Or we could just go faster. Let's try faster first. There we go. Forgot to do my I don't know if I like that skill anymore. Look at how it drains it instead. It's weird. I don't know if I like that specialization like that. These fucking turrets. There we go. Alright, let's do our passive. Do we put more into melee attack speed? Yeah. That's too much fun. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Just gotta do this to open the doorway. I think some come from over here. Just a good old relaxing Saturday stream. Excuse me. Wait, what am I running from? Both of these are AoE attacks. I've just gotten used to being at a distance. Gotta dodge these effigy guys. They hit just a little bit too hard. Even with all the void protection type stuff. I don't believe that's where I need to go. No. Not the smelting halls. We had some people popping in here yesterday, or not yesterday, last weekend, from the development team, so that might happen again, and if they do, you guys ought to ask them a bunch of questions. Because I'm sure that's totally why they're here, is to answer questions. Oh my god, stop spawning. Rasta, what have you been playing lately? More Warframe, or...? Bing. 25% increased damage per allocated point while out of mana. Ooh. 30% increased area effect. Ooh. Warframe in Black Desert. Oh, you're getting pretty hooked into Black Desert? Oop. I clicked the wrong button. What I'm working on in Warframe requires farm every day. Wait for it to reset, do it all over again. Oh. Yeah, I remember that phase in Tree of Savior too. Do the dungeons, do the challenge, and then wait and do it all again tomorrow. Or buy a bunch of resets. Wonder how Tree of Savior's doing. Did they release the new patch that like lets people like the new way to build the classes and everything? I haven't really caught up with it either. I know they're talking about it. I read the Reddit every once in a while, but I haven't paid enough attention, I don't guess. I'm more interested in what's going to happen with Activision now that Bungie's gone, and what's going to happen with the development of Destiny moving forward. What is shooting me? Speed. More damage. More damage. What is this one? Ice Ward. Toggles a protective shield that shields. Oh, that's a good one. Bleeding Heart. See what we got. out there. Oh, wrong button. 12% increased melee attack speed, 12% increased throwing attack speed, 35% less life regen, 10% of damage leeches life. You are inflicted with bleed when you cast a spell. Oh, okay. So that's definitely not for my Spellblade. We'll just be putting that back in, putting that in the chest. We don't we don't want to bleed when we cast spells. I can't say as though that would be a good idea. Oh, I missed the lower district. Not sure how I did that, but honestly don't care. Lazy Saturdays, playing last Epoch. Teleport skill. Interesting. Snap freeze. Teleport. I'm gonna put teleport right there. I believe this is gonna give us ice ward. Yeah. And we're gonna put that on W. Interesting. And then across the magic bridges. This is pretty friggin' neat. Zoop. Ice World doesn't drain mana. So you can just have it on. Does it drain mana when I get hit? We'll have to test that. There's got to be a downside. Let's see. Toggles are protected. Cost 0. Cooldown 1. Grants 4 ward per second but drains 3 mana per second. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it works really well with lightning. Lightning Reeve. I feel so unstoppable in the early levels of this game. It's so pleasant. I'm just gonna crush all these guys' skulls as a mage. Let's go, brosifs. There we go. Alright, what's our new trees? 10% fire damage, 4% additional shock chance, 10 cold protection per allotted point, and 1 strength over 3. More of that. I do apologize again. I've been trying to cam more, but like I said, we streamed until almost 2 a.m. last night, so I am pretty exhausted. So being in character right now is not really... And last night was a fluke stream. We don't usually go that late. I hate these spiders so much, and I'm gonna say that on every video and stream I do for this game. They are terrifying. Not as good at healing as he thought he was. I also want to remind everybody there is a big update coming soon, this month I believe, to take this from alpha.541 to alpha 6. So stay tuned for that. They're doing some combat overhaul, some new graphical updates. The first few set items will be put in the game, and I think a new area will be available. Hopefully someone from 11th Hour Games will pop in later and we can ask for sure. We can see what we can get out of them anyway. Focus. Hold ability key to channel 300% increase mana regen when channeling. Oh. Might not be terrible. Not really what I want right now though. I got my mana regen built into my attacks, so. Need mana. Oh jeez. This is gonna be a fight, yeah. That's what I thought. Those dual boss guys, they melt ya. Yep, even when you don't want them to, they got that melty meltness. Alright, that's as fast as it's gonna go. Pretty fast. Oh. deft war balls. Die! Shit! Those guys hit way too hard still. Alright, we're gonna go back to town and buff our gear. Fuck you. Minion, minion, minion. Health regen, dodge ring. That's what we need. No, 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 no. Critical strike chance. I like that. Let's see if there's anything on these. Actually, I should crack them all. I'm gonna say she's not selling any. Oh shit. Oh, because it's shattered, but I can't. Man, I'm having that bug again. I'll have to send them a clip again and dig out some log files. I'm gonna leave that broken axe alone. Because that seems to have been what caused my problem. Are there any good movies out? Kind of want to watch a movie tonight. I don't know of anything that's been released. I know Solo, a Star Wars movie, is on Netflix now, but I'm not really interested in seeing that. try that. I'm not gonna let these jackals one hit kill me this time. Oh, the game's freaking out a little bit. Okay, you're not supposed to go up. Relic! Decayed skull helmet. Let's just see what that is. Okay. Adds 40 armor, 40% increased void damage, 10% of void damage taken as physical, adds 30 armor. Sounds like a pretty damn decent helmet. And just makes us tankier, I guess. But works for me. Get in there. Fog of War is also coming in the next patch update as well. I think I'm going to put that into Ice Ward because I would like it to be stronger. Really don't like that spider. I've already got a Tome of Elements. Yeah, it's the same. And keep boosting that one into the arena. Let's see how far we can get. We'll probably die pretty early this first run while we're trying to get good bearing on things. Kodo's the alien. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying some last Epoch play. Like I said, we're doing Spellblade, so it's all melee all the time, and man, it's hectic. This arena is a bit rougher than I was expecting. There we go. We won't start the next wave yet. We gotta get our shit all sorted. Come here, you. I need to sell stuff. $28 armor, 15 armor. Yep. 9 armor, 9 armor. 5 armor, gross. Oh, I'm selling those. I should quit doing that. Much easier. The arc of lightning created by your weapon teleports to the target location, allowing you to attack from range. 70% reduced mana gain on hit. Ugh. Well, that's really not that big a deal. I'm not doing shield enemies. Cool. We're gonna have some wide ass flames now. 23, 23, yeah. Alright, now we're ready. We hope. Cause I'm staring down the barrel of... I don't know why that song is stuck in my head. I don't seem to be able to hurt these guys. There they go. They're fighting each other. And they're not dead. Oh, those were, those story-related ones, weren't they? Man. These void bastards, what are they called? Void mauls? You can't let that void damage stack up and hit you. One is not bad, but if there's like 5 or 6 shooting at you at once, you're donezo. This shit right here. Damn betrayer guy. Fuck. Oh, good lord. That guy's still alive. There. Fuck. 14. Well, that giant belt might be handy. 41. Sweet. You know, I didn't even think about doing two-handers. I wonder if it's like... I wonder if it's faster with two-handers. Two one-handers. Sorry, not two-handers. Derp. Alright, I think I'm going to try that skill out. So let's see here. I mean, I guess if they were... Let's do health gained on kill. Let's do... chance to bleed, fire damage, critical strike chance, and melee attack speed. Fuck. Alright, it's broke. That's not better. Okay. I like my helmet. 20 armor. We're gonna honk all the rest of the stuff so we can get some more gold. We're stockpiling gold at this point just so we have enough for all the possible respecs we want to do. But I think... yeah, you can despe... oh, if I despecialize, I'll lose all the skill points. Okay. We're having to move a lot, which makes me a little worried. Nope. Wave 17 it is, apparently. Okay, let's look at our build and see what we could fix. I think we just have to move around more. But that's just not my playstyle usually. So we're going to dip out and go to the council chambers and look over our skills and our builds and kind of see what we've got going on. Okay. So our skills, we've got attack, lightning blast, ice barrage, teleport, elemental nova, mana strike, fire shield, static orb, fireball, focus, glacier, snap freeze, flame reave, and ice ward. Now since we're going spellblade, we figure that it's all melee. You know, it's melee and magic together. So we want to focus. I felt like these are a good focus to start. This is like our damage. Flame Weave should be our damage dealer. So let's take a look at that. Flame Reave. And I've got 60% extra damage and 24 increased attack speed. Now it's eating up my mana to do that. But I'm thinking that would be the way to go. I don't like the idea of it going slower just so stuff stays on fire. I kind of like the idea of things exploding. That might be handy. Flame Caller. The wave of flame returns to you. The damage of the wave continues to decrease while returning you down to a minimum of 20% of the initial damage. So that just shoots the flames back and forth and back and forth. Infernal Calling. The wave of fire pulls enemies towards you while it returns. Wow. So you could work through that tree, no problem, because that would just be 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, and that would have all the mobs come to you, which I don't feel like I'm very tanky at either. So these Roman numerals are a basic listing of how many points you have to put into a skill before you can open up the next part of the tree. Okay, so you might want to, if you want to go that route, I think you want to focus on just this block and ignore these blocks. And this is our regenerator. So for all the mana we use up with the flame strike, we use the mana strike to get it back. And as you can see, it's kind of all over the place. But it's all lightning damage. So anything you skill into, the lightning damage will boost this skill as well. And then our tank ability right now is Fire Shield and Frost Shield. Now Frost Shield is a toggle and Fire Shield is one we have to push. Now they don't have cooldown buffs listed yet, so it's hard to know how often I need to. Every 14 seconds I have to redo Flame Shield. It's hard to remember to do that without something saying, hey, Flame Shield, hey, Flame Shield, hey, Flame Shield. And I'm thinking maybe the tree I went into is not the one I should have gone into. I'm thinking maybe I should have went towards this and then I don't know, maybe worked this way, but I feel like the armor would have been a better choice. Armor and ward. Would have been better than block chance, personally. And then at 34, I've already got all my skills. I guess I would put maybe more into fire shields, especially if I could turn it into a toggle. That'd be nice. So I could just have both shields on. Oh, it can be cast on allies. That's handy. I'm not seeing anything that really jumps out at me in Flame Shield. What else could we work at? Snap Freeze, freeze enemies in the cone in front of you. Maybe some synergy between freezing the enemies and then frost or flame reaving them. I like this Elemental Nova skill as well, but it's also not a toggle. If I could just have that pop out all the time, that'd be handy. But right now, I'm not seeing anything else I would put points into. Because I'm not using Lightning Blast, or I'm not using any of the spells. And maybe I need to rotate a spell in. Instead of Fire Shield, maybe throw in Lightning Blast for more ranged attack. Or, like I said, Snap Freeze to freeze stuff before we start the real damage. And that would synergize better with some of the skills that give bonuses to... So if we pull up the passives, a lot of these skills in here give a bonus. Yeah, 9% increased melee damage per allocated point if you've used a spell in the past 4 seconds. Just one spell. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. All that time you've got extra damage. What stinks is this doesn't count as a spell, but this does. It says it's a spell, but we're not doing it all the time. I wish it was. Like if that was just constantly being cast instead of a toggle, that would be handy. Or we could take Fire Shield and be popping it off. Or like I said, take Fire Shield out, change it to any of the spells we've been using. Because these do not count as spells. They have an elemental type and they're melee. So all of the points we've been putting in for melee damage boost has been worth it. So yeah, like every 3 seconds, your next melee attack does 88% increased elemental damage. So that'll do more lightning damage. That'll do more fire damage. And these are protections. These 3 elements are not what you should ever be concerned with in this game. Void damage is just shits on you. Let's see. Grants 20 elemental protection and 20% increased elemental damage from melee. Your lightning melee attacks deal 2 additional lightning damage per allocated point. Your cold melee attacks deal 2 additional cold damage per allocated point. And your fire melee attacks deal 2 additional fire damage per point. It's just 2 though, and I guess it only goes up to like 20? Seems weak. I don't know, I'm not feeling that yet. But I think we would want to switch this to here, and that would be the next one we level up. So this is going to be a little weird, but we're going to try it. So turn that on. Yeah, this is hard to do. You gotta rotate, and you're using multiple abilities now that suck up all your mana. Now what I could do is just focus on Lightning Strike and Electro Bolt. That way I can be... Golly, I hate that void damage. void damage is still a little too strong right now. Like, it's hard to stay out of that. So we'd have to run a few more of those and get leveled up a bit more before we'd be able to do much more in relation to what we have accomplished today. So that is last Epoch, 11th hour games. There is alpha available right now that you can purchase and play. Beta is looking to start in March, I believe. Amazing RPG with a lot of Path of Exile vibes and Diablo 2 vibes, with a crafting system for weapons. So in case you didn't see that, you have 2 prefix slots and 2 suffix slots, and those things are all of these shards, and these shards can be picked up from loot, or you can break down weapons and get the shards. The only thing you can't upgrade are relics. These are not relics, the books. These unique equipment are non-upgradable. They are what they are. And this helm is really not that great, but it looks cool, so I put it on. And this armor's kind of crap. Let's see if she's got anything better. Like that, 14 armor over 40 armor. I mean, it's just that you can put stats on this helmet versus no stats on that helmet, really, other than increased void damage, 10% of void damage taken is physical. I mean, it would probably help to just take that off because of the void you fight. 24 armor, 9 armor, yeah. So we're gonna grab these boots and sell those boots, because we need nicer boots. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab 7 armor. No, we're gonna grab this because we need something better than this. That's gonna kill us. So now we can take this and get our ring back, pump this in. So let's see, what kind of stuff do we need? We need void protection for sure. We also need stun avoidance. So those are our suffix choices. And they say here suffix or prefix. Cooldown recovery, no, no, no. Sure, and sure. So that's gonna keep us a little bit safer, and we're gonna pump these up until it cracks. Just because we have tons of these laying around. Alright, now we have 200 void protection over 40% more void damage earlier. And then as you notice, it was a gray item, it's green now because we pumped it up. Alright, poison protection is kind of lame, so we're not going to burn anything on that. I'm thinking health regen. And not minion dodge. Is that all? Shit. My options here are minion health, minion dodge. We're not using any minions, so we don't need them. And then poison boost. So we're done with those boots. And then these gloves have one of each slot available. Health. I kind of feel like we need way more health. Alright, and then none of the rest. Let's see. Actually, that might not be bad. Maybe some more mana. That wouldn't be bad. And then dodge. And then okay, that's all of them. Let's upgrade this bad boy. More cold damage. And it broke. Fuck you. So there's where we're at. Let's give it another try, just because why not? I still don't like the way I've got it set up now. I think I'm going to try it. Rotating in a spell is hard. Well, the void damage isn't instantaneously killing me, so that's nice. Oh, I'm stuck. Teleport. Why couldn't I teleport? It sounds like Mrs. Mask is home. And that pretty much means we are ending the stream for today. Yep, there she is. Alright, guys. We're going to run on out of here. Bye. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Don't forget to check out Last Epoch. I'll be putting up more videos. I'll probably put this up as a YouTube video as well as some other videos on different build guides for the other classes because there is plenty to do. So as you can see, we can still work the Sorcerer end, and then as soon as Rune Master's out, we can start that up. And then, of course, all the other classes. I highly recommend you guys check this game out. Keep following it if you aren't really interested in supporting it right this second. If you are interested in supporting it, they have tons of ways for you to do that. So I highly recommend you go out there, take a look, see what you like. Hop in their Discord and talk to them. The developers hang out in there all the time. So if you have any questions about the game, if you have any comments or concerns about the game, if you run into bugs like I do, let them know. They're there for a reason. So be vocal and they'll be helpful. They've been awesome to me the whole time. So check it out. 11th Hour Games, Last Epoch. We will see you guys on Wednesday. Laters!